Yeah, I really don't care if it's November, the pumpkins are staying. Yo, what is up guys, SFuture here. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today we're checking out something very, very special. This is Jake Segura, Armageddon. If you guys do not know Jake Segura, he is the lead singer and songwriter of Citizen Soldier, which is a band that we check out a lot on the channel. If you're a fan of Citizen Soldier and you watch my videos, you already know who Jake is, but for those of you who may not and may be seeing this in his music for the very first time, Jake is the singer of Citizen Soldier, a band that I've reacted to a bunch on the channel and that we love very dearly. And this is a song that Jake has done on his solo artist channel. So this is not a song directly tied to Citizen Soldier, not being released under Citizen Soldier's name. It is being released under the artist name Jake Segura. I'm very excited to check this out. I'm very excited to see what it is all about. Obviously, we know Jake had some songs in the past, I believe, before Citizen Soldier was a band, if I'm mistaken, or it was either before Citizen Soldier was even a thing, or it was during the early stages of CS. I know he had like a whole EP back in the day. I forgot what it's some lights, something about lights. I forgot what it was, but this is technically his first song as a solo artist. I'm excited to see what it's gonna be like. I have a lot of theories as to what the sound is gonna be like. Obviously we can expect it to sound similar to Citizen Soldier, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a different side to Jake, because why else would we have it released under another name? I have a few theories as to why he's releasing music under his own name and not under CS, because CS is obviously mainly his band. I'm thinking maybe these songs could be scrap songs from Citizen Soldier writing sessions. Potentially, maybe these are songs Jake doesn't feel were good enough to release under Citizen Soldier's name, but he still really loves the writing material and the music of them and thinks they deserve to get some spotlight, just that they're not maybe good enough, or maybe they just don't fit Citizen Soldier's style and sound potentially and can't fit them on albums and whatnot. So that's a theory. It could have a lot to do with the songs sounding really weird and they just don't sound like Citizen Soldier. I'm expecting these songs to be very poppy. Obviously, we've had Jake's pop influences pop up over the years, especially on like the Scarecrow album. There was a lot of poppy stuff on there. So I'm curious if there's going to be a lot of guitar work, if these songs are going to be very hard rock sounding, or if they're going to be very just, I don't know, just poppy and like not really like full band instrumentals. Obviously, Jake's going to be doing the vocals and the songwriting, but if there is guitar work, we know Jake does play the guitar and he writes some riffs here and there for Citizen Soldier. So we know good and well if Jake wanted some guitar work on here, he could do it himself or even have, you know, somebody else do it. So yeah, I'm curious as to like what I love Jake. If you're watching this, man, I'd love to do another interview like we did that one time and ask you some stuff about this, because I am very curious. I want to know who does the instrumentals. And like this stuff like that. I want to know more, because I am very curious and keen to check out more of this solo stuff. But I'm doing a whole lot of yapping, guys. So let's check out Armageddon by Jake Segura. Speaking of new songs, I have a brand new song coming out on November 14th. It's called Gone Too Soon by A Timeless Tide. Go check it out. Check it out when it's out, obviously. I also wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on my last Citizen Soldier reaction. You guys were, you guys are just honestly beautiful people. There were so many kind words and heartfelt messages that really made me, it really opened my eyes to how great of a community you guys are, and how the words I said in that video about the negative people being a very small minority of you guys, you guys just proved that just more. You guys were incredible in those comments. So thank you to all you who support me and left nice comments on that last video. But truly, let's get into this song now.
Damn, I'm a mess, I'm a psycho, damn. Everything makes me spiral. Why can't I enjoy good things? It's always Armageddon me. Damn, losing friends cause I'm fragile. Damn, kissing too much to handle. Smiling wide but down beneath. It's always Armageddon me. Nervous system shot to hell. So even when life's going well, the sky is falling. falling far as I can tell. When I was made, some steps got missed, cause God forgot my optimist. Cause I assume the worst until I'm sick. Breathing deep, don't work for me. That's human and anxiety. Say I'm fine, but I'm screaming quietly. Damn, I'm a mess, I'm a psycho. Damn, everything makes me spiral. Why can't I enjoy good things? It's always Armageddon me. Damn, losing friends cause I'm fragile. Damn, guess I'm too much to handle. Smiling, why put time underneath? It's always Armageddon me.
All right, we're going to take a little pause here and talk about what we've heard so far. We're almost halfway through the song after getting the first chorus. Yeah, it is interesting. It is still in the Citizen Soldier realm, though. Obviously, we have the guitar work and the drumming, and it is a rock song. Not as poppy as I was expecting, really. I was expecting a lot of, like beat instrumental. You know, I was expecting a lot of, like, hip-hop element beats and, like, pop music, like R&B type stuff. But it is very much so still a rock song, and it does sound like it could be a Citizen Soldier song. But I do feel like my theory is a little correct there, where it's like it's just it's a little too different to release under CS. So it makes sense to be released under. I would love to ask Jake and just know like the main reason. Obviously, there's probably a few reasons he's releasing music under his name. But I want to know like the exact reasons. Like maybe it's some of the stuff I said or different reasons. But it is very different, but also in the same realm at the same time. I am enjoying it. I like that Jake's maybe he's able to be a little more creative and a little bit more experimental under his own name, because obviously Citizen Soldier has this whole stigma now about the way they make music and the lyrics they write. And he can be a little more free here. He can do stuff that he really wants to do, but maybe is a little hesitant knowing his community and fan base might not be so accepting of change, which is something that's very difficult as an artist to think about and decide what to do in that scenario. So obviously releasing music under his own name, he can kind of do some different stuff. In those pre-choruses, before the choruses, he was doing these cool vocal rides that are very different and maybe even a little like controversial, you know, like maybe if he released that under Citizen Soldier's name, a lot of people would be like, oh, that was different, that was weird, I don't know if I like that. So that's something he can do here, and he can experiment, you know, he can do things and see if people like it, and if people don't like it, who gives a fuck, you know? So very different, very weird. The lyrics are still very CS, but a little different, maybe a little, I don't know, maybe a little less straightforward. I'm liking the kind of just general talking about different stuff and not just having one mental health topic and sticking to that. It feels like it's a little all over the place. We got some cursing, saying the D word, which we've had some cursing in the past in CS. He said like ass, and I think he said damn and stuff like that. So I'm not too jarring or anything. I think the production sounds quite different. It does sound maybe, I don't know what word to not use to sound less negative, but the production maybe sounds just less than CS. Maybe Jake, I don't know if Jake produced this himself. I don't know if he did the mixing and mastering. Maybe Low Spirit did, or somebody else. I don't know. These are things I'd love to ask Jake. So I hope we can do another interview sometime, because I really want to know these things. I don't know who mixed and mastered this, but it does sound different than CS's mixing and mastering. It's maybe a little quieter, just less polished, which I kind of like. It just sounds a little more raw, and I'm kind of just intrigued by that. The whole like chorus part, how he does the chorus in the beginning is like the damn I'm a na really reminds me of NF, excluding the cursing obviously, but that like it kind of has like a rap feel to it, like an emo rap, like I don't remember the lyrics, but he's like losing friends, cause like I don't know what did he say. Let me go see what he said. Yeah, it has like a rap feel, like damn, losing friends cause I'm fragile. It just has this like kind of like NF vibe, emo rap type vibe to it. It's interesting. It's something you wouldn't expect to hear under CS's name. Yeah, and we got that like super melodic lead guitar riff, with the like anthemic chanting, like the na 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 na, like that stuff. That's also very interesting. I feel like this is a place where Jake can go and not, like I used the word before, and not have such a stigma when he's writing. He can just like do what he wants and have fun with it and get some of those like creative juices like that he's had in the past. He can actually express them here, maybe because he knew he couldn't do it under Citizen Soldier. So I just like hearing something different. It's just cool. I like hearing something different that's still close to Citizen Soldier. That's sick.
100 mile per hour mind, calm me down, just don't feel right. Afraid to turn it off and not sure why.
Oh.
Common sense is hit or miss. My paranoia runs this shit, distracting me from things that I can't fix. Breathing deep, don't work for me.
I like the second verse.
And then anxiety. When I die, I'll be screaming finally.
Ooh, I think the lyric video got messed up there, didn't it? Because he said, I'll be... Did he say quietly? It sounded like he said finally.
Finally.
Yeah, he definitely said, I'll be screaming finally, but it says quietly in the lyric video. Shit happens.
I'll be screaming finally. Damn, I'm a mess, I'm a psycho. Damn, everything makes me spiral. Why can't I enjoy good things? It's always Armageddon me. Damn, losing friends cause I'm fragile. Damn, guess I'm too much to handle. Smiling, why put time underneath? It's always Armageddon me. Some days I don't know if I even really want to change. It's hard sometimes to not feel like I'm the problem. I say I hate it, but maybe I love it.
Whoa.
Something's wrong with me.
Oh.
When everything's looking good, and everything's going just like it should. You're never gonna change your mind with pearls, 'cause in my head it's still the end of the world. When everyone's sweet and kind, and everyone's jealous of my perfect life. You're never gonna change your mind with pearls, 'cause in my head it's still the end of the world. Damn, I'm a mess, I'm a psycho. Everything makes me spiral. Why can't I enjoy good things? It's always Armageddon me. Damn, losing friends 'cause I'm fragile. Damn, guess I'm too much to handle. Smiling, why put time underneath? It's always Armageddon me. Armageddon me.
Okay. I really like how that last chorus had all these different vocal layers going on, and Jake doing some soaring notes and whatnot, and just it was very chaotic, that last chorus. Yeah, guys, this is Armageddon by Jake Segura. This was very cool. I actually really enjoyed this a lot more than I was expecting, because I came into this expecting it to be like super different than CS, and it is different. It is totally different, but it's not as much as I thought it was going to be. Which maybe we'll hear some more like crazy different stuff under the Jake Segura name. But yeah, this was really cool. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't really have any critiques. I mean, I went into this expecting different, so it's hard for me to just sit here and be like, oh, I didn't really like this, because like I knew it was going to be different, so I'm not going to be negative about it. But it also, like I said, wasn't super different. It's weird. It was very different, but also not. It was really cool. I think Jake sang really good. I'm interested to know when this was recorded. I'd love to ask Jake like what era this was recorded in, because to me it kind of sounds like old Jake, like even like Scarecrow era. Like I don't know, maybe he's been sitting on this song for a long time and these vocals are from back in the day. Because to me it doesn't sound like he recorded it recently. Maybe I'm wrong, but to me like that bridge there after the like breakdown part, those vocals really reminded me like old Jake. And not to say that he was like a bad singer back then or anything. It's just he's changed a lot over the years, and just his vocal styles have changed, and he's gotten better as times went by. So those bridge vocals were very good, but to me his voice sounded like a different era of CS. So I'm curious to know when this was recorded. It was really cool. Let me know what you guys thought about this song down in the comments down below. I'm sure the cursing and whatnot is a little maybe upsetting to some fans, because I know a lot of their community is not into that. But I mean, he said damn and shit. Like, if you're upset about that, I don't know. I don't listen to my music. That's for sure. Yeah, it was cool. The lyric video was well done, except for that one little mistake there. Maybe I was hearing that wrong. Maybe he did say quietly, but to me, it definitely said finally. So a little mistake there in the lyric video. That happens. There's mistakes in my lyric videos as well. So yeah, this was cool. I'm not sure how to end this. I wish I could give you guys more of an opinion. I just think it's cool. I'm excited to hear more from it and see what all he does. Like I said, I think this is just a place where Jake can really let out some of his creativity and not be stuck in a box when it comes to writing for Citizen Soldier. Because I'm sure at the level that they're at now, CS, Jake probably has some issues with wanting to jump out of his comfort zone a little bit when it comes to writing. Because if he did something like this and released it under CS, you know, you might get backlash from the fans, because a lot of them just want those hard-hitting, emotional, relatable songs. And sure, this song is relatable and has relatable lyrics, but it's fun. You know, it's a fun song, and those like passionate fans will probably still enjoy it. But there is going to be a fan here and there that will critique it because it's not what they want. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this song down in the comments down below. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think of it. I'm excited to see what else Jake releases in the future. You bet we'll be checking it out. So if you guys want future Jake Segura reactions, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn post notifications on so you guys do not miss those videos. If you're new to my channel, check out all of my Citizen Soldier reactions. I've literally reacted to all of their songs. So if you want somebody to watch while you're eating your fucking cereal or something, go check those out. And like I said, my new song, Gone Too Soon, comes out November 14th. Go check it out. I think it's a pretty good song. It is pretty heavy, though, a lot different than this. So if you're not into heavy music, don't check that out. But or check it out. Maybe it can get you into heavy music. I don't know. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the future.